Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Hawthorne House. My name is Aria, and today we're going to look at your new moon portal for the month of April, because April both began, I guess now we're on day 3, it'll be day 4 when I post this, began on the 1st, and there's another new moon on the 30th. And a little while before I started doing these readings, I made note of that and it felt very significant to me, and so I was inspired to start my channel with these readings for the new moon portal. I didn't sleep, and I'm recording this the same day that I recorded the dream video from yesterday, if you watched that. So it's like literally right after that. So I'm a little out of it. But that's fine. I feel like that will work just fine for today with this energy. Maybe it'll help me tune in a little better. So we're just going to go ahead and get into your new moon portal. What's coming through, what's crossing the threshold, what are you pulling through, we'll find out. I did this little scribble sketch thing that I've been doing for all of them so far. That has I sat with your energy for a little while before I came and actually to do the reading, to start recording. Just to get in the mind space of where's Gemini's energy at, where's your energy, how are you feeling, or what's coming through the portal for you. And sort of the energy surrounding that. And I'll hold this up so you guys can see it a little better. You won't be able to read my chicken scratch, but you can see the image. I really, honestly, this might be my favorite of the 3 images so far. They've like slowly been getting a little bit more detailed every time that I do this. So I might actually continue doing it throughout all my readings, but we'll see. Sometimes I'm drawn to do something like this, and sometimes I'm not. Anyway, we'll go over the words on here, and then we'll move into some card pulls for you. So, to start with, the first thing I got for after your image here, and yours took a little bit of time to come through. But the very first thing that I got was this apple, and it's the golden apple. And I later, as I was like, I got the golden apple, mirror, and spirit were the first things that I got for this, because this, being here behind you, Gemini, feels like not necessarily a part of you, but it feels like someone's watching over you. And this golden apple might be related to the fruits of your labor. So I feel like maybe there's something you're working on this month that maybe you started working on last month at the end, like the start of the spring equinox, maybe the 21st of March. Until now, or it's something that you've been thinking about working on and you're just now like solidifying the plans for it to get things started. But it feels like as you're working on this, and you're not really, in this image, you're not really looking at the apple. The spirit around you is focused on the apple rather than on you. And the mirror's in the background, like you've turned away from the mirror, it's got a crack in it, you're like you're very focused on something else, but you look peaceful. You look like you've come to some inner knowing, some inner understanding this month, is either what you've been dealing with, what you're going to be coming into this month, or what you've just like entered into with this new month, or in the last month, in March. Let's see. I got After that, I got this message of you're beautiful, right? The mirror's here, you're turned away from it, it's got a crack in it, but it's like the quote that I got was, I first got you're beautiful, and then it sort of, it didn't correct itself, but it like expanded upon, or somebody did, maybe the spirit that's watching over you. They were like, you don't need a mirror to tell you you're beautiful, right? It feels like maybe you've gained some confidence, or you're gaining some confidence this month. You're taking a break from social media, maybe selfies, if you take those. You're more focused on, like, you're in this state of, you know that you're beautiful, right? And that's hard. It's hard to just have that sense of, like, yeah, I'm beautiful and worth it, and, you know, I don't need to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not that you don't need to prove yourself. You don't need to do that either, but it's, it's like you don't need confirmation. You don't need to confirm to yourself over and over again. You don't need to look in the mirror and check your hair and, you know, make sure, oh, do I look okay? You know, I feel like you've got that energy of you rolled out of bed and you look great. You know, you rolled out of bed, you patted your hair down, you brushed your teeth, and you're like, all right, time to face the day. And you just walk out of your home with this energy of being put together, even though you, not that you're not, is that you are, but you didn't have to try to be. Here, give me a sec. I'm going to move this because the last time I didn't move that, it like, I'm just going to knock it over now. It ashed all over my table. It like fell down and I was like, oh no. Okay, sorry for the interruption. But yeah, it feels like you're in that energy of just, you don't have to worry about your looks. You've got it. It's all sorted. It's like that's not your main focus. So along with that, I asked, what's coming in through the portal for you this month, right? That was the big question. And I got a precious treasure or heirloom. And I don't know if that's what's coming through the portal, but that seems to be what you're holding with this apple, is a precious treasure or an heirloom, something that you've either held on to that's been really important to you, or that you just found. I also got that this could be not like a physical thing, but it could be that it's nurturing potential, and I feel like this spirit or whoever, it feels like a woman, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be gendered like that. It could be, it's just a very nurturing spirit. I feel like the spirit is nurturing your potential. So maybe that's why you don't feel like you have to make a big fuss about seeming put together, because, or getting where you're going, or, you know, it feels like you don't have to focus on that. You can just allow yourself to be taken to where you're going, or allow yourself to get there. You know how sometimes you'll go out on a walk and you'll kind of, maybe I'm the only one who does this. I know lots of people do this, right? You go out on a walk and you're just sort of wandering aimlessly, and all of a sudden you see down this street that there's like a festival happening, right? And on a whim, you turn and you go into that festival, and you just let yourself be carried. You let yourself be carried by the flow of events right now, because it's almost like your every action is nurturing that potential, or is not hindering that potential from being nurtured. It's like you've planted the seeds, right? And now you just got to let them grow on their own. Um, but while you're letting them grow on your own, you've got this like guardian back here sort of blocking you from the mirror too, kind of protecting you from that need to, I still can't think of the word, but it's like the need to check. That's the only word that's coming to mind. It's not the right one, but maybe I'll get back to it. Um, and I feel like they're in the way, right? So like even if you wanted to turn and look, you couldn't see. But you've got to the point where you just don't need to. Like you're used to it. Like, oh yeah, they're still gonna be there, helping me focus on myself is what it feels like. It feels like it's very like turned inward, this pose. It's very collected. It's it but relaxed, are very calm, peaceful. I feel like this is a very peaceful state of being for you. And I feel like, Geminis, uh, you guys get a lot of shit for being like, I hear two-faced a lot. Which I don't understand. Gemini to me is like the balanced one. Like, yeah, you guys can lean one side or the other. Everybody can, but I feel like Gemini has the most potential to sit in that balance and operate really, really well. Um, and I felt like pointing that out to you. The other thing here, the last like little sentence I got before we move on to your cards, is that it's a time for like patience and thoughtfulness, or you're feeling patient and thoughtful. It could be both. It could be like Spirit is saying, be patient, just think this through, take things slow. There's no need to rush. Maybe you've been feeling really rushed the last couple months since the beginning of the year, maybe. It feels like a lot of, wild energy has been happening since the beginning of the year, since the end of last year, really. And the weather's been strange. It feels like maybe you've reached like the eye of the storm, right? Like you were inside that chaotic energy for a while, and now all of a sudden you've sat you sat down and you're like in the center of the eye of that storm, and you've got this apple of just this golden apple of potential, right? The fruits of your labor. You worked really, really hard to get through that storm, and now you're going to sit down and you're going to enjoy this juicy apple that's going to be the most delicious thing you've ever been into, right? I feel like that's a big part of the message here for Gemini during this portal. All right. Now, I'm going to get into some cards. Let's see, which ones are we going to use for you? Okay, Gemini, I had paused and split some of my card decks so that I could decide what decks I'm going to use for you. And I split them, and the first card that came up was this from what is this called? Hold on. It is not that one. Sorry, my books are all under here. The Line Strider's Journey Tarot, and I love the art on this. But the first card that came up was the King of Cups. And to me, this was just emotional control. Like, that feels like and then the underlying card for that deck, and I'll put these back and we'll shuffle them, was the Strength card. So, it's like you've reached a point of, like, I don't want to say perfect, but, like, next level emotional control. And it's made you feel stronger. Then I picked up the spirit animal by the Wild Unknown archetype. And you got the Cosmic Egg here, which is about like completion and harmony in the deck, I think. It's the last card of that deck in particular. And then Whale. And the whale, as soon as I saw it on the bottom of the deck, I was like, wow, Gemini, you've got a whale of a tale to tell. You know, like you've got a story to tell. I'm not sure what that story is, but this is about what the image that I had. It reminds me of that because it's about like inner peace and diving deep, you know, into that. And I think also wisdom, maybe ancestral wisdom. I can't remember exactly. Again, I don't know the exact meanings of those cards. And then I picked up the corresponding deck to this, which is it's the tarot deck of the Wild Unknown archetype. Or I have the archetype deck too. It came out as the Ace of Swords, right? And which is like profound truth. Like you've come to some like understanding. And then the Moon, you've uncovered secrets. Or unlocked the secrets. Unlocked a secret to maybe that an emotional control. And I feel like that could be what's coming through the portal for you. Is that the secret to emotional control, or something of that nature, the secret to a profound truth for you. I keep getting secret. I keep getting that you're unlocking a secret to something. That's what's coming through the portal for you, is the truth about something. I'm gonna do the animal one first, actually, even though it's the second deck that I pulled, because I want to confirm. No, actually, I changed my mind. We're gonna do this one first, the Lion Strider Tarot, and see what comes up for it. And then maybe we'll pull an animal as an advice card, and I will confirm with this other tarot deck, and then I will, or elaborate maybe with the other tarot deck. We'll see how it goes. And then the animal one will be maybe like an advice, because they have, I might read that out of the book for you. You'll be my first group if I do that, that I've read out of the book for. We'll see if I need to. See what just comes out, you know. Alright, one more. This deck shuffles really nice. Okay. Whew. Alright. Gemini. What is coming through the portal for Gemini? What is coming through the April 2022 portal for... Geez, okay, Gemini. What is coming through the portal for Gemini? Air signs. Our first air sign on this journey. Oh, okay. What's coming through the portal for Gemini? Alright. I think that's it. All of your cards, I feel like I need to make note of this. All of your cards have landed face down. None of them flipped over. This one flipped over to start and then fell on the floor face down. So I think Eight of Pentacles. Building your craft. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. It's like you've been working on something really hard. And you've uncovered, like, you've had some new insight on it. Let's see. The Ten of Swords. Ending of a cycle. Oh, I guess you probably want to see these. Here's the Eight of Pentacles. She's got little stars. It looks like, to me, it almost looks like, and I don't think that's what it is, but it really looks like she's carving stars into mushroom caps. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Do you guys like mushrooms? Someone out there really like mushrooms? Is that what it feels like? I know that's not what it is. And then the Ten of Swords. Here, it's like, there's so much pain in this card, you know. But again, it's an ending. That's like the end of a cycle. So maybe that's what that, we'll see if it comes back out. The Ace of Swords. Ooh, you got a lot of swords. Here we go. The King of Swords. Knowing your truth. Not just, and speaking it. Following your truth. Adhering to it. Let's see. Temperance. And finding balance. See, and that's that feeling, that balance, that inner harmony, that inner peace that I was getting. I feel like that's you this month, is that temperance is coming with that truth. And then you've got the Ace of Pentacles, a new business venture maybe? That could just be an aside, you know, not necessarily. Well, that's not true. A business opportunity perhaps could come, or a new project that you want to work on coming through the portal. This has a lot of, like, it's the Ace of Pentacles, but it's very spring energy, you know, the rabbit and the flowers. So maybe I'm not sure. Let's see. What's the other one? The King of Wands. Holy cow. 2 kings. A lot of fire energy, fire and air. That's fanning the flames, you guys. It's fanning the flames, but remaining, like, calm within that fire, and almost like the Ace of Pentacles is grounding you into the earth, right? Maybe the fire is what ended the Ten of Swords here for you. And then you've got the Five of Wands. Okay, so challenges. Challenges coming through the portal. Why though? Why challenges coming through the portal? I feel like that goes here. I almost feel like, here, let's pull the animal card now, but I almost feel like this is an arrow. Do you guys have any Sagittarius placements? My Gemini is coming to visit Hawthorne House today. Any Sag placements? Because that's the energy I'm getting from this. It's like a crossbow or a bow and arrow. It's like you had the challenges maybe in here. Like, if we just move this down a little bit, the challenges maybe happened, because if I had put this on this side originally, it would be like this, right? The challenges happened early spring during the equinox, maybe, because I'm getting heavy equinox vibes with that rabbit there. And you like faced those challenges head on, right? And you came to some truth, some knowing with the Ace of Swords, and you started speaking your truth, and it brought about an ending, but also a building of something. Not a beginning. And through that ending and that subsequent creation of something, or working to perfect something through that ending, it feels like you came to some sort of inner balance for this month, or you're coming through some inner balance. It feels like this is the direction that your month is going, right? All right. Let's get an animal card, please, for Gemini to help confirm some of this energy. What is coming through the portal for Gemini? The butterfly holds the key. Okay, so this is really significant. I'm not going to use all of these cards, just this one. We might look at the bottom one too, but the butterfly, right? That's transformation. It's coming out of the cosmic egg, because the cosmic egg was an ending, right? Was the completion of a cycle. But the butterfly's cocoon is also the completion of a cycle. The butterfly goes from being, you know, a caterpillar, it goes in the cocoon and it liquefies and then reforms. I feel like you're in that reformation stage. Like, you are reforming. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Scorpion. Wow. You're reforming, but maybe with some thorns. Not thorns, but because I'm getting the same energy from the Scorpion as I am the King of Wands. It's very hot. Fire is hot. Redundant. It's very passionate, very almost demanding. Something in your life is demanding your attention. What's coming through this portal, I feel like this, the flame on the scorpion here, it is like the tool that, maybe you guys are metal workers, somebody work with metal. I don't know, I'm getting that image of somebody using like a welding torch, right? And welding metals together to create a statue. But like you're doing that to yourself, right? Like, and the whale is at the bottom of the deck again. It's right there. And the peacock. Guys, you should watch my dream video. The peacock came up in that video too. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. But I feel like you're forging yourself like the caterpillar would into the cocoon to become the butterfly, right? You were coming out of that cocoon strong in April. That's what's coming through the portal. You're coming through the portal. Wow, okay. You're crossing the threshold. Ooh. All right, let's confirm. Let's get some confirmation. Any more information on what's coming through the portal for Gemini? Anything else they should know or be aware of, or that would help them through this? It feels like growing pains. I'm getting a lot because of that transformation. Maybe the butterfly. I can't imagine it's a painless process for you guys. I feel like those challenges were really hard on you, but you know, the Ten of Swords, it was really hard on you, but you've overcome. All right. Is there anything else coming through the portal for Gemini? Anything they need to know? What is coming through the portal for Gemini? Some confirmation for the cards on the table, please. Okay, we're only going to take those two, but not the ones under it. Confirmation for the cards on the table. Is that it? Okay, that's fine. All right. We got the Six of Cups. I don't usually read reversals. In this, I feel like the reversal of the Six of Cups would be chaos, emotional chaos, rather than balance. But I feel like it's that you've overcome emotional chaos, especially with the Chariot here. That's like the go card, right? But it's also the card of control, because even though this card here doesn't show it, it's the card of God, what is the chariot driver called? The chariot driver controls the horses, right? Like, so I feel like you are in control and balancing your emotions. And then the card under that's reversed. It's the Emperor. Oh my God, I didn't mention that. I really wish I had. No, I need to say the things that I think, because I almost thought that this card was the Emperor when I saw this, because it reminded me of the tree, and I thought, oh, that reminds me of the Emperor card in this deck, and how it was flipped over. It feels like the Emperor is the energy that conquered that chaos or imbalance, and there's the Emperor card, so we're going to keep that. And then this Five of Wands is also the butterfly, but that's emerging from darkness, right? Another butterfly, we got to keep that. And then the final two cards are actually, I'm not going to keep them out, but I am going to show them to you in case you find some interpretation from them. This card is Judgment. And I think that this is a message for you maybe to trust your inner judgment, or try to have fair, unbiased judgment. I'm getting that message in particular. Like, don't judge things in a knee-jerk reaction, because I feel like you've overcome doing that, and I think that you need to focus on not. And then the other one is the Daughter of Wands, which to me is just like the new project energy. And then we'll look once at the underlying this new project, whatever you've discovered, whatever you've transformed, whatever you're transforming into, this new you, this the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. Is that upside down? I can't tell. This card's kind of wonky. The Ten of Pentacles is the bottom of the deck. So I feel like whatever this is that you, because this feels like this is something you've been working on, and you've been working on hard to bring it through the portal, or bring yourself through that portal, and I feel like this is overwhelming success. And balance, Four of Pentacles on the bottom. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for your reading, Gemini. Wow, I feel like you guys have gone through or are going through an amazing transformation this April, and that you're gonna get, I feel like, I don't know, something very fulfilling is coming your way just because you found this inner peace. You're going to feel very fulfilled this April. That's all I'm getting for you right now. I hope to see you in your next reading, or the full moon reading that's going to come up. I hope you have a really lovely Sunday or Monday. I guess, yeah, your reading will be on the Monday, so you're the start of the week, you guys. So I hope you have a really good week, and I will see you again later. Thank you for coming.